What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and for this one I wanted to give you guys a bit of a review on a character that I don't really get as much playtime in with as much as I would like to, and that is this guy right here, Malekith. Now guys, I really like Malekith because I think he's an amazing character. However, in this game he's really bad, even though I think this uniform is great, which is why I bought it, and the uniform bonus itself is pretty good. However, guys, Malekith's survivability is the reason why he's pretty much unusable to me, even with this uniform. I really wish the 12% was not when you were getting hit, because then it would make him a little bit better. Actually, it would make him a lot better, to be honest, because this guy's survivability is a complete joke, even though he has amazing burst damage potential. His damage is up there with characters like Baron Mordo. I wouldn't say Yellow Jacket level, but it's somewhere between Baron Mordo and Yellow Jacket. So he's really good in that department, but unlike those two characters that I just mentioned, he does not have the iframes that they do, and he doesn't have a guard like freaking Baron Mordo. The only thing he has is this freaking bind. Sure, he has a fear skill right here, but look at the cooldown on this, guys. A 3-second fear with a 5% chance on a 60-second cooldown. So this is completely unreliable, because you're probably going to be dead before the second time you can use this, if you even get it off for the first time. So the only skill that you have in order to kind of control the enemy is this skill right here, which doesn't even get good until you have the uniform. So this skill right here is a partial iframe and a bind. Now, although that might seem great, that's all he has, guys. That's all he has. So although he does really good damage, you can't control the enemies, and he has really low defense. So once this bind is up, you have no way to defend yourself, and all you're gonna left doing is running for your friggin' life. So it's really hard to play him in game modes like World Boss and Alliance Battle, which are two game modes that I really enjoy. However, guys, I would not put myself through that torture of using him in those two game modes. So for you guys, I'm going to tell you guys, do the same thing. This guy is really only going to do okay and not even great. He's only going to do okay in two game modes, and that is Shadowland, which he can probably pull off a solo after you die like 50 times of trying with him. He can probably pull off a solo on the Destroyer boss, and he can probably help you in some of the other villain stages as well. Apart from that, not really much else you're going to get done with this guy, I can tell you for sure, because I have him built pretty well, and I have a hard time using him, and he's been out very long, so I've had a lot of time to play with him. So I can tell you with complete confidence that you're not going to get a lot done with this guy, even though he may be your favorite character and you like playing him. So yeah, because even his tier 2 passive, guys, his tier 2 passive is pretty much a copy-paste reverse version of friggin' Ghost Rider, where he does more damage against hero types and he takes less damage from hero types as well. So this is a really good passive, but since he has no way to defend himself, it makes it very hard to get stuff done with him, even if you put him in where he would potentially shine, which is Battle World or Timeline, since you could put him up against people like Doctor Strange and Odin. He would do crazy amount of damage to them. However, he would probably be long dead before he would ever get a chance to, because he's so freaking squishy. Timeline, he would have a chance because he can remove Doctor Strange's debuff with his leadership. As you guys can see right here, there is a debuff removal and an increase to energy defense, which both things will benefit you if you go up against Doctor Strange, who is pretty much a standard in most Timeline team these days. But as you guys can see, it's a really long cooldown. So once this skill is done, you better already have Doctor Strange dead, or you need to switch out to another character to hopefully finish off Doctor Strange, and keep doing that until Doctor Strange is dead, because if Doctor Strange catches you without this, you're done. You're literally done. If you don't have the Wasp, this is a good way to go about it. But this guy right here is not someone I would recommend for even Timeline. Pretty much just Shadowland, and that's it. Because even Battle World, where he could potentially go up against Odin and Doctor Strange, like I said, he's going to die before he can do anything there, and he's definitely not top 5 Blast character. However, guys, for this one, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of gameplay with him, so I was going to put him up against the Destroyer bosses. So I'll show you guys how I have him built. This obelisk right here is not really that great. The crit rate is okay, but the main reason I put it on him was for the invincibility. As you guys can see, a 4-second invincibility once he hits 40% HP, which is what I need for him. I really would have liked if I could gone with something with increased damage, because he would have been amazing with the burst DPS, but it makes no sense to give him crazy burst DPS and then just have him die before he can ever get it off. So I took a L there and just put the invincibility on him. I'm really hoping that Netmarble will some way or sometime in the near future upgrade this guy, because I really like him and I really think he deserves more than what he has right now, because he's even worse without the uniform, guys. And if first for his ISO, I went with Power of Angry Hulk. A lot of people, however, go with Recovery, and that's because he already has a really good damage, and his survivability is pretty much the only thing that he gets flagged for. So a lot of people try to compensate for that and go with a Recovery ISO set. I personally didn't want to go there, so I chose Power of Angry Hulk. And to be honest, I can't say whether it would have makes him better or not, because he still dies on me quite often, guys. So without dragging this one on too long, let me just go in here and show you guys a bit of gameplay. Hopefully I can do it very comfortably, but with this guy, I don't know, guys. I can't make any promises. Where you at, Malekith? Let's do this, bro. Alright, let's get this thing done. Oh great, I forgot about the long ass windup this guy has on his 5 skill. Splendid. As if he didn't have enough trouble surviving. Thank you, Netmarble. Malekith, guys, for display only. You know, let's give him some butter defense. Let's give him some long ass animation. Let's give him a really cool looking uniform, but just make it so that even when you play him, you either die because your defense is so low, or you just stand there and pray so the enemy's like, oh wait, free hits, guys, free hits. Because why the hell not? Malekith, guys, Malekith. For display only, guys. Not for actual in-game use, just for display purposes only. And there you have it, guys. Malekith pulled off a solo. It wasn't easy. I didn't like how it feels, but maybe that's because I suck. If you guys are better using him than me, please let me know how you use him in the comments, because I would love to be able to use this guy in some more gameplay, because right now he's just sitting on the shelf gathering dust. And yeah, so that's all I have for this one, guys. Like always, thanks for watching. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And I'm gone.